It was some game, that.
Yeah, if it was a neutral here, then it would have been an absolute humdinger in terms of the chances that were at both ends. And to be honest, we rode our luck at times today. And, it wasn't a vintage performance from us at all, but we've just been talking about how we need to be resilient and we need to keep working to the final minute. And obviously it proved today that we've come out with obviously a elusive away win.
It wasn't perhaps a vintage performance, it was a 90-minute performance. It was just
yeah, it was, and the lads have really sort of bought into everything we're doing, and you can start seeing that now. And like I said, it wasn't vintage from us. But to be honest, we didn't need that today. We just needed to find a way to win, and I think the boys did that. And we've had a couple of chances as well where we could have maybe killed it off, but they've had some chances as well, and some great defending. Defended our box really well at times today. Disappointing just at the end to obviously concede the late one, which made it a little bit nervy. But really pleased with the boys, and it makes the trip home a lot nicer.
You got off to a flyer, goal after 9 minutes?
Yeah, you know what I said to the boys at half time. I thought we started really well. The first 10 minutes we were excellent, and then after that we just we started so well on the front foot, and then we just dropped off. And they were the better team first half, and it was frustrating because, like I said, we started so well, and we just didn't manage to keep that going after we scored the first goal.
But having said that, you were good value, I thought, for your lead at the break.
Yeah, no, I suppose I'm hypercritical sometimes in terms of maybe what we've been talking about, what we've been working on. So, irrelevant sometimes with the scoreline. I'm looking at the performance, because I know that over a longer period of time, if the performance levels are right, we'll come out 9 times out of 10 with the right result. So, if you're relying on just scraping or having a bit of luck, it's not going to work in the long run. So, I think over the course since I've been in, we've probably deserved a bit of luck, and I think we got a bit of that today. So yeah, it was great, and I was really pleased with some of the boys. Obviously, Tom Evans scoring early on. Lloydie coming off the bench and getting a goal as well. So, and then obviously Jimmy, brought him back in today, and we had a bit of a discussion about set pieces. I said he is going up and he is attacking the balls, because I know what he can do. So I'm so pleased with Jimmy as well, obviously getting the goal.
Taking nothing away from Tom Evans' goal, which is a very good finish. There was real quality about the second and the third goals, different ways.
Yeah. You look at Lloydie as well. He can play on the shoulder. I haven't necessarily utilised him probably to his biggest attributes at times, and it showed there for the third. And obviously a set piece. Really nice to obviously get something that's off the training ground in terms of scoring. So yeah, really pleased.
You took Kieran Thomas off at half time. I'm assuming that wasn't for an injury. That was the fact he was walking a bit of a thin line there towards the end.
It was both, but it was actually an injury. So I hadn't spoke to him obviously about the booking in the first half in terms of obviously keeping his cool, but actually he was struggling. So we've had 2 enforced changes today. So Kieran at half time, and obviously Jordan in the second half. So they were both injuries.
What are those injuries?
So Kieran's just got a whack to the back in the first half, so he was just struggling with a bit of mobility. And then Jordan's picked something up at Guiseley, just an ankle injury, but nothing too serious. But he was just struggling, and fair play to him to let us know, obviously, to then make sure that all the players are on there 100%.
To a man, I thought they worked tirelessly throughout the course of the afternoon. It's probably wrong to single people out, but I thought Mike Simmons does what Mike Simmons does and did it really well today. And Elliot Richards, I thought, had a terrific game for you. Yeah,
look, honestly, you look at some of the chances Sim had today, he could have probably scored 2 or 3 as well. So he's been absolutely immense. Elliot is obviously, back in the starting lineup the last couple, and he's just got that sort of composure and that quality that he just calms it down. When everybody else is probably deciding to do one thing, he just has that extra little bit of touch and a little bit of class about him. So yeah, I think there was some really good performances, and I haven't been able to knock the work rate and the effort for some time now. So that's not been an issue in terms of why we haven't been picking up points. And it was just great to obviously come all the way to Blyth and pick up all 3 points.
Final point, you've come all the way to Blyth off the back of going all the way to Guiseley on Tuesday as well, and 4 points from 6 out of those 2 is a pretty good return.
Yeah, you know what, I was feeling tired today, so I'm sure the lads were, because I didn't have to play Tuesday night. So they've obviously looked after themselves really well, and that's the real pleasing thing for me. I look at some of their preparation sort of last night when we stayed over, and this morning and leading up to the game, and they've been ultra professional in everything that they've done, and ultimately that's had a big part in it today. So yeah, just really pleased with the boys. We just obviously got to kick on Tuesday, Thursday, and then into Curzon at home.
The very last point, obviously it's a league double over Blyth, which isn't a bad thing given the way they've been going, but with their record, to come here 14 games unbeaten, you've got to take a lift from this, and you've got to build on that.
Yeah, I think it's 15 unbeaten, I think, in total, 8 at home as well. So that is pleasing, because obviously run's got to come to an end probably at some point, and it's pleasing that we've been the team to do it, because you go back at their record, and I think it's back to sort of early October where we've been unbeaten. So yeah, really pleased. But again, we've got to we've got to take that 4 points and obviously build into Curzon at home next Saturday, and then hopefully we can back it up and make it 7.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tuesday night, how lucky we were on Tuesday and the reaction of the fans at the end.